tanker. Arriving at the oil tanker number 1, either by air or by service ship, you will be received at the instructions room. Guests are required to show sea travel document and certificate of safety knowledge to the tanker managers. Those responsible for receiving guests will provide you with instructions for housing, lifeboats, and assigned work schedules. You will be instructed where to work, visit or study, and to especially recognize the dangerous, flammable, or toxic areas and know how to deal with them in case of an emergency. Guests are required to follow all the on-site rules and safety regulations. Functions and structures. Rules of activities in the housing area. The housing area always has positive pressure. Therefore, it is always closed and kept orderly. Do not lock or bolt the inside. Do not displace life jackets or place other items here. In the housing block, there is an information room, canteen, medical room, and recreation room. Do not wear working boots, clothing soiled with oil, shorts, or sleeveless shirts when entering the canteen. Officials and workers on the rig are divided into 2 working shifts of 12 hours, so there are always people who are sleeping. Please keep quiet in the housing area. Personal belongings should be neatly arranged and general hygiene kept. Remember to carefully safeguard your money and valuables. Before sending away dirty clothes for laundry, you should check to be sure that you do not leave any sharp objects or other tools so as not to damage the washer and your clothes. Turn off lights and other electrical appliances when you leave the room. Do not use unauthorized devices or extend power outlets to ensure fire safety. Rest or sleep during break to maintain your health. However, there are fun and various activities available for workers. There is emergency and safety information posted on doors, corridors, and work areas. Be familiar with this information and perform the tasks when needed. Procedures for using hood mask to exit through smoke. E-ES15. 1. Open the cover, pull or tear the red band to open the bag. 2. Release the plastic covers inside and outside the filter and pull the filter forward. 3. Put the hood over your head. The filter should cover your nose. 4. Tie the filter laces to enclose the mask over your face. 5. Ensure proper mask placement. 6. Run to the nearest main door or emergency exit. Note: please read and understand the instructions before using. Water for use on the tanker is brought from shore, so please conserve it. There is a high risk of oil and gas present. Therefore, Smoking is strictly prohibited outside designated smoking areas. Always pay attention and act appropriately when there is a warning, the command signal, or the signal coming from the information system on the platform or tanker. Safety regulations in work areas. When entering the production areas, be fully equipped with personal safety equipment and clothes. There is loud noise and strong vibrations here, so you are advised to use noise insulating devices. Remember to wear gloves and insulated boots at the main electrical distribution board and emergency generators. Workers are supervised at all times due to the inherent risk of an emergency situation when working in the presence of oil and gas. Engineers frequently keep track of the quantity of loaded and unloaded oil by automatic system in the oil control room. The on-duty staff will monitor oil gauges every 2 hours. At the on-duty vessel, there is high risk of explosion and fire due to continuously loading crude oil, especially when oil is unloaded. The risk is higher. When unloading oil, strictly follow fire and explosion protocols. When working in dangerous areas with the risk of falling overboard, remember to wear a safety belt and life jacket. Fire extinguishing devices and systems on the oil tanker. Fire extinguishers are placed in working areas and in the corridors. When there is a fire, the first person who discovers the fire is responsible for announcing it and using the portable fire extinguishers to put out the fire. Note: do not try the portable fire extinguishers without a fire. Fire extinguishing systems using water including fire pumps, mobile fire hoses, fixed fire hoses, water spray, and fire foam. The mobile system consists of fire foam tank and cart, powder tank cart, and CO2 gas tanks, which are arranged alternately in all designated areas. The life-saving devices for groups and individuals on the oil tanker. The tanker has enough life jackets for everyone on board. Life jackets are located in sleeping quarters, working areas, and lifeboat area. Use a life jacket according to the following instructions. Remove the jacket out of the bag. Wrap the life jacket around your body. Make sure you wear the life jacket properly and secure it tightly around your body. The round life buoys are arranged around the main deck. Do not change the location of the life jackets or life buoys or put other items in their place. The round life buoys have automatic signal and fog lights. Each round life buoy has a rope which is twice as long as the height of its location to the surface of the sea. Inflatable lifeboats provide seats for more than 40% of the people working on board. Lifeboats are arranged on either side of the tanker and cabin area. Each lifeboat has 50 seats. Safety rules when moving between the oil tanker and service boats. Before getting on the service boat cradles, passengers must wear life jackets and helmets. Do not exceed the number specified for each type of cradle per journey. The posture on the cradles is to stand on its base, put your left hand through the right rope, put your right hand through the left rope, and grip the mesh at each hand. After the cradle transports and lands the passengers onto the deck of the service boat, do not leave the cradle unless instructed by the authorized staff. The types of alarm signals and actions of employees when there is an alarm. Alarms for the whole area. The alarm will ring 7 short times, 1 long time. The alarm cycle is repeated at least 3 times, accompanied by an announcement on the speakers regarding the emergency and the location of the emergency. In areas with loud noise, the alarm is accompanied by red lights. This alarm is used when it is needed to prevent a dangerous situation or when a dangerous incident has occurred. Fire alarm. The alarm will ring 7 short times and 1 long time. The alarm cycle is repeated at least 3 times, accompanied by an announcement on the speakers signaling fire and its location on the vessel. This type of alarm is used when there is a fire or explosion on the vessel. The alarm will ring 7 short times and 1 long time. The alarm cycle is repeated at least 3 times, accompanied by an announcement on the speakers regarding the The alarm will ring 7 short times and 1 long time. The alarm cycle is repeated at least 3 times, accompanied by an announcement on the speakers. Abandon ship from the speakers. This alarm is only used when there is a threat of the vessel's destruction. The highest ranking officer on board will direct all staff to leave the tanker. Alarms for all clear is announced on the speakers by an all clear. When there is an alarm, everybody quickly fulfills their responsibility and acts according to the suitable position as designated on sleeping room card, which is hung on the door or the bedhead in the cabin of the housing blocks. Thank you and have a safe and effective working trip on board.